Hi, I'm Frank and welcome to my woodturning channel. Today I'm going to make a smudge box. And smudging is burning herbs, and it's considered to help cleanse the body and this sort of thing. So yeah, I have a commission to make one of these. So I'm going to start out with this piece of maple. It's about 6 inches square. And the bottom of the box will be here and the top of the box will be there. This sketch shows the proportions of the box that I'm trying to make. You can see the top and the bottom. It's around 5.5 inch diameter, 1 3/4 high. And you can see the top had a very slight dome on it. First thing we're going to do is just to cut the piece in half. And then I'm going to rejoin the piece by using double-sided tape and then mark out the diameter that I want. Now just back to the bandsaw and cut out the diameter. And again, bearing in mind, these are two pieces now that are stuck together with double-sided tape. With the two pieces still stuck together, I'm now using my spindle roughing gouge just to get everything true and round. Next, I'm going to put a tenon on both ends so I can start working with each piece individually. Here I'm working on the base, and I'm just going to create a small mortise in here so that I can grab the base. This is actually the top of the base that you're seeing, and as I say, I'm going to create a mortise here, and then I'll turn it around and work on the base of the base. Just using a 1/2 inch spindle gouge to get down to the thickness of the base that I'm looking for. You can see the pencil mark there that I'm working up to. This is now the very bottom of the base that I'm working on. So I'm going to make all of the cuts and get it looking the way I want. I'm going to put another mortise in here as well. And then I will finish sand this entire very bottom portion of the base. And that bottom portion will be totally done. I won't go back to this surface again. Here I'm just using the skew on its side just to create the dovetail. Now I'm going to finish the upper part here of the base. I'm just creating the step where the lid sits onto. And then once I have that the way I like it, I'm going to hollow out the bottom of the box. For hollowing out the box, first I'm going to try the cuts in this direction, which is usually what I do on end grain, and we'll see how it goes. And then I'm going to try them the other way, and if both ways give a clean cut, then I'll just stick with the one that is easiest to do. Even though these cuts are really in the wrong direction for cutting end grain, they seem to be just fine. I'm getting a clean cut without any tear out. So I'm just going to continue doing it this way. Here I'm just using a negative rake scraper to clean up any little marks that the gouge left. Now I'm working on the lid, and this is the underside of the lid. First I'll flatten it off, and then I'm going to put a recess in it so that it matches up with the base of the box. Now I'm just going to do a trial fit to make sure everything fits all right. And if it doesn't, I'll either take a little bit more material off until I get closer and closer to the desired fit I'm looking for. Once I have the fit all sorted out, now I'm going to put a small dovetail mortise inside the lid so I can turn it around and work on the top of the lid. And at this point I need to sand all of this because I won't be able to get back to this surface again. Now I'm just finishing off the dome on the very top of the lid, and it's just a slight dome. Yeah, it looks fairly plain, so a little later you'll see I've decided to just put 3 decorative grooves in here just to give it a little more interesting look. So after sanding the top of the lid, here I'm going to put in those 3 decorative grooves, as I mentioned earlier. With the lid now finished, I'm going to put it onto the base, squeeze it together here, as you can see, and then I'm going to, if there's any cutting needed, I'll do it, but here they line up so well that basically all I have to do is to sand the outside surface. Wow, the fit is so tight on this that I can't actually get it apart easily. So I'm going to use this band clamp. Yeah, it's still a little bit too tight, so I'm going to use a little bit of sandpaper just to soften up that the fit a little bit, take a little bit of material off so that the top is still snug, but it doesn't come off too difficult, without too much difficulty. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Here it is joined together, and I'm just going to finish this with some spray lacquer. Stay tuned for some pictures of the final piece. Thanks for watching.